Welcome back everybody to another episode of First Impressions. You can see I'm wearing the same thing. I just did the unboxing First Impressions of the Swamp Fox Sentinel RMR Red Dot, and we're gonna jump right into the Glock 43 9mm MOS. This is my wife's pistol. She fell in love with my shadow systems, so she wanted a Glock type pistol. So we got her the Glock 43X MOS. And this is gonna be my initial unboxing review First Impression. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around, and I'm gonna go through and we're gonna open this and experience this together. That's today's topic. Alright, we're going to jump right into it. We can go ahead and crack this case open. And there she is. Glock 43X MOS. One of the first things I notice is how slim it is. It's super slim compared to my shadow systems. It's pretty nice. It's real thin. It's perfect. It's gonna be perfect for my wife's hands. You know, of course, that's who it's for. This is her pistol. And don't mind the slide release and mag release. I already swapped those out for her. Don't think that this is the factory one. That's not how it comes factory with the extended magazine release and the extended slide release. That's not factory. I installed that for her. I needed to change that out for her. And it's really small in hand. It's a really nice. This will be perfect for concealed carry. I think this is perfect for my wife. It's not too big. It's like kind of perfect for her hand and the way how her hand is and her build. And I think this is going to be a perfect addition for her to carry. You know, I know she's going to want to customize it a little bit more. Some things to note about the MOS that's over the regular Glocks. The MOS version is going to come with the front slide serrations, as you can see right here. And that's just going to give you better, you know, better way to rack the slide. If you like to rack the slide from the front slide serrations give you that option. You can also do press checks. If you're a press check kind of person, go ahead and press check and make sure you got a round in there. And another big feature that the MOS has is the RMR cut already installed. So this is the plate. I'm gonna remove that and I'm gonna do an install video right after this one, installing the Swamp Fox 3 MOA Red Dot that we got from my wife's pistol. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys that. And other than that, it's pretty nice. It's a regular typical Glock. There's nothing really special about it. The only thing special about it, I already pointed out, is that it comes with the front serrations MOS, and it also has the slide cut for the arm already. And what I like about the Swamp Fox, and one of the reasons why we went with the Swamp Fox, is that it's going to be a direct fit on here. You're not going to need any type of special base adapters or any plate adapters or anything like that. Red Dot is going to be able to mount directly on here, and that's one of the reasons why I went with the Swamp Fox over Trigicon and Holosun for my wife's pistol setup. Alright, let me go ahead. So what comes in the box? Of course, you got the pistol. Put that here. It comes with two 10-round magazines, but you can easily get the mag extensions, or you can get I forgot the name of the company, where you can buy 15-round magazines for the 19X's or whatever. But it comes with, it's nothing special. It's your typical Glock. It comes with the little reloader, magazine loader thingy that I never use. It just takes up space. It comes with the cleaning rods. It comes with the typical lock and all the other paperwork and instruction manuals and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go over in too much detail about what came in the box because it's just your typical pistol lock setup. And just want to give you guys one more look. Lock the slide back for you guys, so you guys get a good look at it. It's a 9mm. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and bring it back up top and give you my impressions. Alright, so we're back up top in the hot seat. What are my first impressions of the Glock 43X? I like it better than the regular Glock 43s. The Glock 43s, the grip is super short. It's like about up to right here. And so when you grab it, you got my whole pinky and half my finger here is hanging off the pistol, and I never liked that. I thought it was going to be a perfect fit for my wife's hand, but when she held them, she didn't like the 43s, the regular Glock 43s either. They're too small, and it was too small for her, and she already has small hands. And she liked the way how my Shadow Systems pistol, she liked the way how it felt in the grip. And when we tried the 43X, she loved it. She loved the way it felt. It was the perfect amount of grip for her. It fit her hand perfect. And honestly, my first impressions of this is that it feels almost like my Shadow Systems when I'm presenting. It's just thinner in width. It's just a little bit thinner, and it's a little bit shorter also, but it's thinner than a regular Glock 19. If you see the Glock 19 or the Glock 23s compared to this one, it's real thin. Even though it's thin, it has a natural aim. It has a natural aim to it. When you draw it, it just has that natural point, just like my Shadow Systems. So that's one of the things that I liked about the Glock 43X, is that it has that nice angle, the grip angle to it, and that way it just gives you a natural point of aim when you point the weapon. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed my Glock 23, which is in 40 cal. You guys can see the size difference, and my Glock 19 or my Shadow Systems, which is based off the Glock 19. The Glock 23 is the same exact size as the Glock 19. It's just in 40 cal, it's a different caliber. So this is basically a stock Glock, and you can see, hope you guys can see, you can see the difference on how thin that is. You can see the difference in size with how the thinness. You're gonna notice that this one has the Glock 23 has a mag well, so it's gonna be a little bit raised, but it's the same exact height from the grip. It's the same grip height, you can see. But as you can see, it's a lot shorter. It's like about a ½ inch shorter, and it's thinner. The Glock 43X is basically a slimmed down version of the Glock 19 or the Glock 23s. And as you can see, my Shadow Systems, it's comparing it to it. It's the same height. It's the same width. As you can see, it's thinner. The Glock 43X is thinner, slimmer, shorter in length, but the grip angle and the grip is the exact same. You can see the grip angle. I'm going to try to line it up so you guys can see. As you guys can see, the grip angle is almost identical. So that's why when I handle it and my wife handles it, I'm trying to see if I can line this up for you guys. It's not that lined up. I think that's it right there. I think right there, as you can see, the grip angle is almost identical to the Shadow Systems grip angle, and so that's why it has that natural. It feels like it has that natural point of aim when you point it, because it has almost identical angle. The only difference is that this is thinner, it's slimmer, so it's a little bit slimmer feel in the hand, which I mean, it's not that bad. I think if I shoot this a couple times I can get used to it, but I just like the beefiness of the Glock 19s and the Glock 43, the Glock 23s, and I just like that beefiness. It's just perfect for my hand. So this feels a little bit, awkward in my hands because I'm just so used to the size and the grip of the Glock 19 and the Glock 23s. So my initial impressions of it is I like it. It's pretty cool. I think it's perfect. I think this is perfect for my wife. I think Glock made this specifically for my wife to fit her hands. it's awesome. I can't wait to shoot it. In the next video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to install the red dot, so stay tuned for that. Do I recommend this? Yes, if you have a smaller size hand and you want to be able to carry a 9mm comfortably and have a reliable gun such as Glock, I think the Glock 43X is a perfect fit for you if you have smaller hands. This is just a little bit too slim for me. If this was the same thickness as the Glock 19, this would be a perfect concealed handgun carry, honestly. And I know Glock has a model out there that's the same thickness, but I don't remember all the Glock model numbers. I'm not a Glock fanboy like that. I'm a fan of Glock, but I'm not a fanboy to remember all the Glock model numbers and know which one is exactly for which. Anyways, I'm not even guess, but I think it's pretty good. It feels pretty good. Even though it's slimmer, it's a lot slimmer than the thickness of my 19. It still feels good in hand. It feels natural. It has like that natural feel, and like I can't explain it. You just have to you have to know what I'm talking about. A handgun just feels balanced and it just feels natural. It doesn't feel awkward. It doesn't feel weird. It's like it feels like it's built for your hands. Like it feels like it's built to be in your hands. I think it's pretty cool. I think like I said, if you got smaller size hands and you want a reliable 9mm type pistol to conceal carry for carrying on a daily basis, I think the Glock 43X is the perfect setup for you. Would I recommend this to anybody? Yes, because I recommended this for my wife to personal carry. Hope to God not, but her life could possibly depend on this, so I wanted her to have something reliable and comfortable, and where I know she's going to be confident to shoot and be confident to manipulate, put a magazine in there and reload and do what she got to do. And I give it an A+, man. I give the Glock 43X A+. It's pretty nice. It's typical Glock. The only thing my biggest thing it's not a complaint, but what I'm not a fan about is just the Glock texturing on their pistols. As you can see with my 23 is the same thing. It's just not as grippy. I mean, you can grip it, but it's just not as grippy as this. So when you grab this one, you can just see the texture difference in it. So that's my biggest gripe about Glocks, is that I wish they'll start making their frames with more texture like this. If Glocks start making their frames with this type of texture, they're gonna be like A+ in my book. But that's the biggest downside to it to me. It's just the texture of the frame. I wish they would, like I said, I wish they would have more textured frames like this. And if they do, then they'll become A+. That's my first impressions. It's pretty good. I like it. I like the front serrations. I like how easy it is to manipulate right out the box. Because a lot of pistols, right out the box, when you try to manipulate the front serrations, it's a little bit sticky and it's a little bit hard. But this one feels really natural. It feels really good. It's not that bad. The functions, I already know how everything works because it's a Glock. That's what I like about Glock. If you own a Glock, it's all the same. So the functions the same, and it's just really nice. So the next thing I'm gonna get here is a magwell. As you can see, you can get here a magwell just to help with the reloads and just to cover up that little gap. I'm not a big fan of this gap in the magazines right there. We're gonna get her a magwell. I don't know if I ordered it for her already. I'm not sure, honestly. But when we get that magwell in there, I don't think she wants to carry a light. If she wants to carry a light, I might just throw this one on here because I think it might be. Matter of fact, let me see how it looks. I forgot that the old lights, you can just take them off and swap them. Oh, that's right. This one isn't going to fit because since the frame is thinner, it's not going to fit. But she's not going to want to run a light. I already know her. She's not going to want to run a light, so I'm not even going to put that out there. But go ahead and put this back on. Back to the 43X MOS. I like it. My wife loves it. I can't wait for her to shoot it. I'm gonna do the install video for the red dot, and we're gonna go ahead and call this video a day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.